What is up, guys? This is Anthem here, back with you to another video, and today I'm very excited because EA just released the Day One update for Anthem, and I have to tell you, there's so much things to have to be patched on Anthem right now because I've been playing the Origin Early Access. I have to tell you, it has quite a bit of a problem. It has not well. Yes, a lot of bugs. Basically, they need to fix a lot of things, and thank God. There's quite a long list, so I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna get into it right now. So first things first, it's the high level fixes. I know a lot of you know that this is very important because once you're high level, things might get hectic, and you do not want to have that many problems. So the first things first is definitely the loading times. They improved the loading times. Furthermore, they also fixed many of the infinite loading screens, which I encountered once. Thank God it actually ended with. So yeah. Next up is they also fixed the multiple challenges not tracking properly. So far, I've not encountered that yet, but I heard that happen. And also a number of issues has been fixed that's causing players to disconnect or crash, which I have experienced way too many times. Trust me. I really hate that situation. Next up is the weapons and gear now have numbers presents for modifiers. I don't have that problems. Anyway, moving on. The general fixes and improvement. Loot reviews and expedition summary are now correctly played during the end of an expedition screen. So yeah, that's one thing. The gather party mechanic has been made more lenient in a number of situations, which they did not state specifically what, but I hopefully help us out a lot. Next up, at the end of the expedition, the players will no longer get stuck on recording victories or skipping all. Next up, game no longer hangs in javelin menu when unlocking the second, third, or fourth javelin. I have this experience where I unlocked my second javelin, which was my Colossus, and it hang and crashed my computer. So that did not went well. Next up is during the mission, what freelancers do. Dying after killing Giacomo and freeing Arcanus leaves you unable to progress. This has been fixed. I'm not sure about that. I haven't done that yet, maybe? I don't know. Challenges now unlocks for players at the correct levels. And I've heard that some people, when they're under level or over level, they get things that are just generally not their levels. So yeah, they fixed that. Fix some camera issues during cutscenes. Haven't encountered that, but thank God. Legendary contracts can now be accepted from the Social Hub's contract board. That's interesting. And furthermore, some enemies have their shield values decreased. Oh yeah, this is something of a very important because I noticed that when you play hard, some of the enemies have incredibly high shield rate. I have no idea why. Their values of their shield is so high, you literally have to shoot more than their health themselves. Usually it's the other way around, whereby the health is more than the shield. But in this case, it's the other way around. The shield is way too much. Thank God they fixed that. Loot now properly drops for players who are down. Don't know that. Check textures quality for NPC Prospero has been improved. Thank God. Final boss of Strongholds now drop loot instead of only being shown at the end of the expedition time. Fix the timeout for echoes. Player can no longer fall through the floor during third trial Fortress of Dawn. Completing tutorial expedition will now show the correct ranger appearance. After disconnecting, rejoining expedition, place you back in the squad that you were in one previously. Good thing for that. Corrected an issue where players could not interact with each other at the launch bay in certain circumstances. Corrected an issue during the mission Bad Deal where outlaws won't spawn, blocking progress. The start of expedition screen has also been improved. They also addressed a number of situations where killing the enemies does not properly progress World's event. Opening the chest now, increment the Tomb of Legionnaires progress for all squad member presence. I heard that only some people got increased their progress. Some just stayed there, so they wasted their time. Scar Sniper no longer shoot through Storm Shield. Oh yes, this is something I have felt myself, whereby my shield is full, but for some reason my health is down. Scar Snipers. Really buggy. Corrected an issue where players would get stuck at the end of an expedition. In some situation, players would no longer get disconnected if finding old mission over a mission. Yeah, I haven't encountered that. Address the number of situations where players can get stuck in the environment in the launch bay. Increase the damage of electric status effect. That is something that needs to be addressed. Needed and addressed. Past tense. Corrected an issue where Shield of Dawn could be crafted with less material than intended in some situation. Honestly speaking, I wish I did that already. Anyway, the Platinum mission feat now grants completion as intended. Status effect can be more reliably be applied to Titans. Yes, Titans! Talking about Titans. God, they're hard to kill, and status effect doesn't affect them before the patch. Hopefully they're gonna patch it this coming Friday, which is 2 days from now. And moving on, we're up to Stronghold fixes. So they fixed an issue where Stronghold server crashed after defeating the last boss. Sucks for that. Temple of Scars. Now we're talking about Temple of Scars. Player won't get stuck in the mine tunnel in the explosive room. Players can no longer be blocked for entering explosive room due to fog wall. Fix Tyrant Mine so that people will join Stronghold in progress does not end up get locked away. Yeah, that sucks. Adjust lighting in Tyrant Mine underwater section makes it more easier to navigate. I noticed the underwater scene inside Anthem is quite dark, so thank God for that. Then they also, the Storm Titan no longer gets stuck inside caves entrance in some situation. Corrected an issue where players would spawn in different areas of the Tyrant Mine in certain situation. Gear and weapons. After having first pilot suit after tutorial, creating a pilot and going after it to forge no longer causes load screen bug. Ice damage bonuses now apply correctly to the ice gear. Suit-wide bonuses inscription now function properly. Players can no longer salvage equip items, javelin specific gear, or weapons no longer be able to use on javelins as they aren't intended on. So yeah. Corrected an issue where some circumstances Masterwork components do not have any inscription. The Endless Siege Masterwork autocannon no longer displays increasement of 0%. It's 2-tip. So yeah. Good for that. Sorry. I really haven't encountered any problem in the gear or weapon side, so yeah. Javelins. The Colossus Javelin is now able to activate its shield more quickly after using an ability or firing a weapon. The Storm Javelin now reacts to getting hit when its shields are up, and fix an exploit that allows Storm's ultimate attack be used on multiple times than intended. I did not experience that. The Colossus Javelin can now shield and revive at the same time. Awesome. Interceptor combo aura has increased in power and now has a damage over time component. Great. Haven't tried that, haven't had Interceptor yet, so yeah. Crafting. Non-Masterwork materials purchased from the crafting store now shows as their proper rarity instead of incorrectly show as Masterwork. Now, as for controls, keyboard and mouse has been improved, that's for sure. As for UI, conversation not popping on reputation points, that's fixed. Squad screen now displays correct information. Fix a number of issues. Subtitles will no longer get stuck in the screen after dialogue finish, which is something that happened to me. One of the dialogue just gets stuck there. Settings should no longer be reset upon exiting restarting game on Xbox One. Motion blur can now be correctly turned off. Thank God for that, because I hate motion blur. It makes me dizzy. The electric status bar can now shows skill damage properly. An option has been added to high squad member HUD. Good. Edge of compass now pulls towards incoming to indicate enemy location. A notification has been added in Fort Tarsus if the player vault at 250 items. On the repair the strider step of a cry for help, the research data has been adjusted to correctly lead the players to all 4 tools. Primer and detonator icons have been added to all interceptor gear, created a user interface whereby and player's ultimate will show as available where it isn't. So yeah, that's quite a list, I have to say, but good job EA for spotting this many bugs so far. I believe these are the major bugs. I think there's still some more whereby they didn't really emphasize on. But yeah, kudos to EA for doing all this, and hopefully we'll see more of these updates in the future. Anyway, it's then 007, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Do like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you will. See ya!